So this was obviously game 1 of the NFL season back on last Thursday. And it went wild before the first snap of the football game when all we see until, I don't know, I think, was it during the rain delay or after the rain delay that happened? We only saw the number one or the second guy, Jalen Carter, spitting on Dak Prescott before the first snap of the game. Now, and there apparently has been some debate about this. I don't know where you guys stand on it, but after it was like third quarter or something, they show that clip again. And Dak walks up to him, is like nodding his head and like clearly talking shit. And then he spits towards Jalen Carter at his feet and then gives a little wink after and nods his head again. Some people are saying, and Dak came out and in my mind just lied through his teeth.
He lied.
Oh my God. I just have to spit 1,000 times during the game. Didn't want to spit on my lineman. No, he totally spat at Jalen Carter very intentionally. Carter spat back. And as like I talked about being a ref on here before, refs catch the second guy a lot of the times. And obviously Jalen Carter ejected. He came out and was apologizing. I loved his response. Like, I'm sorry for my boys, putting them in that position. Sorry for the fans. It'll never happen again. And then Dak Prescott lies through his teeth. So Jalen got at least a 1-game suspension. It was a full game that he missed.
Yeah.
I think Dak should get the same, personally. I think he was just as involved, but I don't think he's going to. I think that I haven't heard anything about it since, and it's just died down. I don't know.
I mean, so you would say what Dak did was, would you say it's unsportsmanlike? Would you say it's taunting?
I mean, whatever. I think they called it unsportsmanlike for Jalen.
No.
Or flagrant.
Yeah,
flagrant
that's a flagrant.
Yeah.
What Dak did was not flagrant. I mean, you can't kick him out for that. I mean, look, and I hate the Cowboys. But people do that shit all the time, man. People talk the worst kind of shit out there imaginable, man. Like, it's horrible. It is sexist, racist. It's everything, you know? And
yeah, but if Jalen got it, that's why I think, because they did the same thing. So I think Dak should get the same results. Now, I agree with what you're saying, though, in that case, Carter shouldn't have been ejected based on what you're saying.
There's a difference, though. There is a difference.
I feel that Carter. You can't freaking spit on somebody. What a douche.
Spit on.
It's so stupid.
On. Okay, so
I would say that.
Spit on.
Okay.
No.
You can't spit on a guy. You can spit towards a guy while you're like. I'll admit. Okay, what's the spectacle? Dak. Even after you see it back, Dak spits towards a guy talking to him versus Carter spitting on a guy.
On it. I hadn't really thought about that difference.
That's a big difference in my opinion. Yeah. There is a difference. And it was when they're face-to-face versus a distance. There is a difference there. I think maybe what you're like, I do kind of agree to an extent that Dak helped escalate, but is that just a fine? Maybe a fine for the guy?
Maybe a fine.
I can get behind that. I just don't think it is quite the exact same just because of, the distance, spitting on versus at.
Yeah.
There's differences. And
there certainly is. I still